Hi everyone, it's Hatsy and I'm back with another Create a Sim and speed edit in The Sims 4, and today we are going to be using the new expansion pack Cats and Dogs to do this. So I did a build and that was the video before this, so if you like builds then go and check that out because that build was made for this Create a Sim, the same as this Create a Sim was made for the build. So the family comes with the build, or like that was what I imagined that. And I've actually used it, like I've been playing the game today and that's really unusual for me. But I've also been like testing out surfing gameplay because I was creating a challenge with my friends, which they're going to be doing on their channels, which is the Sims 4 Wolfpack challenge, which I'll probably talk about like at the end of this because this is a big video. And it's because I spent a lot of time doing the speed edit, which if you're new, that is basically where I go into Photoshop and I'll make the thumbnail like really artistic in a way, and some people really enjoy it, so I've started to include it every single Create a Sim. And it also makes Create a Sims a little bit longer, which is really nice because Create a Sims often aren't, and that just sucks honestly because like a Create a Sim video can be over in a few minutes and I like to talk. So the eyelashes, can we talk about those? Because I logged on to the new update / expansion and all my eyelashes were broken. Not my actual eyelashes, of course, the ones that I have, the 3D, I can't even pronounce the name, Kikijo, I think it is. And yeah, they were broken, so they were all like wonky and strange. So when it came to doing the edit at the end in Photoshop, it was tough to do the eyelashes because they were wonky. But I think it's been fixed, I think. Everybody else was having this issue as well. There's just an issue with eyelashes. I don't know why. They worked perfectly before that. I made this last night and I really wanted to make a girly sim and I wanted her to have like loads and loads of small dogs just because I thought that would be a really cool idea. And I kind of created a bit of a backstory for her. She's not the nicest sim, so prepare yourself because no, she's not great. I don't actually make nice sims, honestly. Like, I can't remember the last nice sim that I made where I specifically said this sim is nice. I don't think I ever have. Honestly, I don't think I've ever created a nice sim before because all my sims have some kind of emotional baggage. And unfortunately, Priscilla has commitment issues and she's not a great person to get along with. Like, that was what I imagined for her. So that's why she's a dog person and she gets on with animals more, which I wouldn't say like I relate to a lot. But I'd say that I do get on with animals a lot. Like, there are times, okay, let's say I go to someone's house and they have a really cute pet. I would probably not want to talk to that person anymore. I just go and pet their pets. Like, that's it. That's me done for the night. Maybe that's a good thing, but I'm an animal person. Apart from spiders, I'm not an animal person for spiders, I'm sorry. Or snakes, just because they scare me. So I was into paint mode at this point and we were making Coco. How cute is he? Is she? Is he? Oh, I think he's a male Pomeranian. I was saying Pomeranian, so I'm very sorry. I don't know why I thought it was Pomeranian. I don't know, but it's Pomeranian. So Coco is supposed to be the male pet and he's probably going to be having a litter of puppies. Not him, not physically, no, not him, but with another dog. That's my plan. The only thing that I was a little bit disappointed about, I don't know, it's only my opinion, but when you age down the dogs in Create a Sim mode, they look very similar to one another. And I mean like the puppy version of all the breeds. They kind of have this generic look. And that's like not how Pomeranian puppies look, or like other breeds. So I don't know. It's tough. I wonder if they'll look like that in gameplay mode. Maybe it's just because you're up close and they're tiny, you know, in gameplay anyway. So we will see. So this was Snowflake, but I think I changed their name because they didn't look like a Pomeranian anymore. Pomeranian, sorry. Oh, interesting. So I used to be really into dog breeds when I was younger. And I don't know if I've ever told this, but I used to actually carry around a dog breeding book with me. I know that's really weird, but like I used to know exactly what page each breed was on. So like someone would say Chihuahua, and I'd say, okay, page 132 isn't great, outdoors, you know, is loud, etc, etc, like the traits of a Chihuahua, like I'd be able to just read them out. And yeah, it was weird, but there were a lot of breeds in that book, so I'm good on dog breeds, like I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to that. Strange actually, because my dogs, no one's really heard of the breed before. It's not very well known in the UK and a lot of places actually. It's because they're mainly bred in Germany, Switzerland and Russia from what I know, and maybe Austria as well. But yeah, my dogs are Blancas Vetnas and it's rare, but it translates to Bolognese colour. That's all I know. So they are a brother or sister, I don't even know what you call that phrase, but yeah, they are in relation to Bolognese, but they're not Bolognese. Oh, Waffle was my favourite, by the way. I don't know what it is, but I found this dog so cute. I think it's the colour of the fur. That's my favourite. Like a cream waffly colour. Oh my goodness. I don't even like waffles, honestly. I've never liked waffles, ever. Let me know in the comments if you like waffles. I went to America and I had them, and it was strange because I had them ages ago, and we went to this like restaurant, but all it sold was pasta and like bread and carbs, which is great for me now, like brilliant, but that's all I remember about it. And I was pretty young at the time, but I remember having these waffles and they were so plain and dry and just disgusting, so I never had them again. And that's it. That's my history on that. But I do like pancakes. In fact, there's this place in Switzerland where I used to go when I used to visit my parents there, and it has this like special pancake that they sell, and they set it on fire. Like they actually set it on fire in front of you, and it's mad. Like, who does that? I'm sorry. I was shocked. I ordered this pancake and it was on fire when it arrived. Yeah, fire, I know. But it's because it had, I think it had like alcohol around it or something. So for some reason, I have no idea. But yeah, so onto the speed edit. I was trying to fix the eyelashes. I had a few attempts at this. They were looking pretty blocky. And I also wanted to position the dogs like she was holding them, like she was kind of cuddling them. And it's hard because the pose that she was in, doesn't really do that. But we don't have any cats and dogs poses yet, as far as I know. So I had to just create one. I had to just like add them on. Yeah. I just chose 3. I wasn't going to have them all because I thought it just looked too busy, and it kind of takes the focus off as well. Like that's one of my tips, honestly. If you're like trying to create thumbnails and stuff, you know, sometimes overdoing it and like adding too much on, it just distracts people. Like you want people to look and see what it's about without having to focus, and it's like a, what's it called? Like, where's Wally sort of thing. No, you don't want that. Is that what it's called? I don't know why, but my parents never bought it for me. But yeah, it was like this book that you could look at this picture and you'd actually have to find where Wally was, but it was really tough and it got like harder and harder. I remember like I went to one of my friends' houses and they had the book, and that's what I did when I went there. It's the only book I ever read. No, I mean I have read some books, but not many. Not as much as other people. No, I only read books that I'm interested in, and that's rare. And what I'll do as well is I'll read, like, I'll start off really strong with something, like Game of Thrones. I was reading that and I was really enjoying it, and then I just put it down, and then I didn't pick it back up again. I don't even know what happened. Like, what did it do to offend me? I don't know. I have no idea, but I will pick it up at some point again. Yeah, so anyway, I was trying to really get across the kind of person that she is on this picture, because I think it's important, and she's supposed to look superficial. I think that was brought across quite nicely, and glamorous and wealthy as well. Like, I think that she looks like she has money. I don't know, like personally, her clothes and the way that she dresses her dogs. And I know that a lot of people disagree with dressing dogs, and I do just want to state this right now, because I feel like that's going to be something that people are going to be umming and ahhing about. I can tell you that my dog went to the breeders, not the breeders, the groomers, that's it. the groomers in Switzerland, and he had his fur cut too short. There was a miscommunication and the groomer cut a lot of his fur off. And I was really mad actually, because they charged an absolute fortune for this and it wasn't what I asked, because I did not want his fur that short. So he comes out and he's really depressed about it. Like, I don't know, it sounds really strange and weird, but my little dog that had like so much fur that was now completely shaved, he just lost all his confidence, and like he wouldn't go out in the garden, he wouldn't play or anything. So I ended up getting him a jumper, and honestly, he loved it. Like, he got his confidence back, he was excited. I've never seen somebody so excited with a jumper in my life, honestly, and it was my dog. And it was just beautiful, honestly. So I know that some people are against it and they're like, oh, you can't dress animals, etc. But I do think, you know, sometimes it can work. And in my case, it worked. Like, don't get me wrong, I would not be dressing up my dog for the sake of him looking cute, like with a bow on his head or something. Like, I'm not into that. But if I thought that he was going to like that bow, and I thought that he was going to show off that bow and be like, look what I've got on my head, then I'd be like, yeah, come on then, Teddy. And that'll be it. But I'll probably recreate my dogs in The Sims 4 if you want to see them, of course. There's loads of pictures of them. I say loads, there's like one. But you can find them on Twitter and also Instagram. Like, I do post pictures occasionally of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so anyway, working on the fur of one of the dogs, it was actually really hard because Pomeranian, I got it right, yes, their fur is hard to recreate in Sims 4 because they're not necessarily hairy, it's just fluff, it's just thick and it's all layered, and it's hard because if I was doing a dog with hair that I could put the strokes in, like for instance a Yorkshire Terrier, would be very easy to do. And in fact, I want to do a Yorkshire Terrier. I think that may even be my next dog breed. Oh my goodness me, wow. I think I've discovered the next Create a Sim. If you have any ideas for stuff, let me know in the comments because, I came up with an idea. I don't know how many people are interested in this, but many people have started to ask me for like individual speed edits of like their Sims and stuff like that. So I saw a few series going around like recreating my, I don't like to say subscribers because I don't like that word. My friends in The Sims 4 and then do a speed edit. I don't know, it's an idea. I have a lot of ideas and I mention ideas, I'm not going to do all of them, but I will do a lot of the ideas that I mention. And that's good. And I'm also going to be focusing on my Let's Play this week, so that's exciting. So I'm probably going to be taking 1 or 2 days off just because I'm going to focus and get it sorted. Because I want it to be really good. It's not a Let's Play, by the way, it's a machinima. What am I? Oh, I need to stop this. I keep referring to it as a Let's Play and I'm getting people's hopes up that genuinely enjoy Let's Plays, but I'm not a Let's Play channel. I didn't even used to be. I dabbled in them, but they're not for everyone. And you know, if you're a YouTuber or you're thinking about being a YouTuber, don't feel like pressured into just doing something just because everyone else does it, because you really don't have to. Like, that's it, you know? And if you're not good at something and you openly know that you're not, there's no reason why you should feel that you have to absolutely share it. It's the same reason why you're not going to be seeing any more overviews from me. I'm sorry. I'm rubbish. I'm the worst overview person ever. It's because I'm bad at explaining stuff. I always leave stuff out, and there are people that are very good at it, like very good. So yeah, that's that. I mean, I can recommend some of my friends because my friends are great. So talking about the new challenge that I've got coming up. So I'm going to be working on a Wolfpack machinima this week. So the Wolfpack challenge was something that my friends and I came up with at Sims Camp. This was me, Steph, Kayla, and we sat down and we were joking at first about this challenge, and we were like, hey, so this would be funny, wouldn't it? And like, yeah, we can include this and we can include that. And we were just like laughing and joking about it. But then it turned into a serious thing and we were like, hang on, we should actually do this though. And this should be a group thing, like a group creation that we've done together, like a collab, a challenge collab. So that's what we've been doing. We've been Discording today, or Skyping, or like talking for what, like 5-6 hours, just planning it. But I mean, we talk every day, so it doesn't even feel that unusual, honestly. But yeah, so they're going to be doing Let's Plays on their channels, and then I'm going to do a machinima, because I'm not going to do a Let's Play like them, but I'm going to mix it up. And there's going to be a very dramatic machinima involving a raccoon and stuff. So yeah, we created that at Sims Camp, and we told some people as well about it, but we tried to keep it quiet because, you know, occasionally when you share ideas, what will happen is like you repeat them to someone and they'll be like, oh, that's really cool. And then they'll have it on their channel like a couple months later and you'll be thinking, that was my idea, but okay. So trying to keep it a little bit quiet at the same time, but because it's coming out like tomorrow or the next day, it's not that much of a big deal, so yeah, it's fine. Anyway, that is the end of the Create a Sim, so I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all future ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.